Speedrunning shorts.
Today I'm going to put Mr. Beast nuts in my mouth.
Okay, so basically in this video, Royal Pear is obsessed with Mr. Beast nuts in his mouth. So he went to Walmart to get some. He didn't like the sour apple cuddle gummies, but enjoyed the blue raspberry ones exploding in his mouth. And allegedly these nuts are worth dying for, as Pear has a peanut allergy. They also got to see an exciting sneak peek of his other content, but it's unfortunately only for fans. Anyway, interesting video. I'm so good at speedrunning, suck. But I'm just gonna go back to playing CSGO. Merry Christmas, comrades. There is a present for you and related, and make sure it's great again. Speedrun shirts.
These were the shocking last words of Albert Einstein.
Einstein's last words were in German, and the only witness of his death was his nurse, who didn't speak the language, so nobody knows.
How long would it take to watch my entire collection of Titanic on VHS?
Over 193 days. I wonder what his favorite movie is.
Everyone laughed at him when he married her, but 2 years later, they ended up regretting it.
In 2 parts, this guy implied that she cheated on him, but it's false, and they're happily married for 6 years.
Merry Christmas. It's time to rename Uranus.
Okay, classic Vsauce intro. But yeah, Uranus is the only planet name in solar system except Earth that comes from Greek mythology. In Roman it is called Caelus.
Is the Earth flat?
No, it's not.
Oh my god, thank you, Dano, for giving me a breather.
How big should your poop be?
Damn, she's got a full platter. If you're healthy, it should be about 10 to 20 centimeters long. Okay, don't tell me he's gonna eat it. No. Don't let this guy cook again. Speedrun shirts.
McDoodles put raw flesh in their burgers and it wasn't an accident.
McDonald's used to have a McLobster burger, which because of poor cooking instructions, often ended up undercooked.
We are identical twins. People always ask us if we can open each other's phones using Face ID.
They can.
Yep, this is Kim Jong-un crying because North Korea will now soon no longer be a nation and be wiped off the map.
Nah, Kim was crying because he begged North Korean women to have more children to fight the population decline in the country.
This is the most loyal zodiac sign.
It's Cancer.
What's the first thing to do if you ever end up in a sinking car?
Breathe in, roll down or break your side window, get out and swim where the bubbles go, which is the way up.
Is Cyberpunk 2077 good now?
Cyberpunk is breathtaking now, just like you.
Here's the hottest things a guy can say.
Speedrun shirts.
What if the Titanic never actually sank?
There's a conspiracy theory claiming that Titanic was swapped with its identical sister ship called Olympic for insurance fraud, but it's false, as the wreckage at the bottom of the ocean was proven to indeed be Titanic.
Today I'm gonna find out how long it takes to empty a can of whipped cream.
It lasted for 20 seconds. Still longer than me.
Why did cars go from looking super boxy to curvy in the 90s and after?
After the fuel crisis in the 70s, car companies realized that cars with the aerodynamics of Minecraft Steve are not very efficient, so they made them curvy for better airflow and fuel efficiency.
This video game is about watching paint dry.
It is called Paint Drying Simulator, and there is not much to say, you just wait for 6 hours staring at the wall. Should we speedrun paint drying?
The worst day the internet has ever seen.
MatPat from Game Theory is retiring from YouTube in March, and it's truly a sad moment. I will miss you, King. Speedrunning shirts.
Who is the world's oldest YouTuber?
Her name was Mastanama. She had a cooking channel Country Foods with over 1.5 million subscribers, but she unfortunately passed away at the age of 107.
Please tell me how you say this word, because apparently
Chicago.
Did you know there's an eye test to tell if someone is attracted to you?
If you talk to or even think about somebody you're attracted to, your pupils might dilate due to the oxytocin and dopamine release in your brain.
No, slick back.
That's what I said. Slick back.
No, I'm a pimp named Slick.
You can try this, but it's obviously fake.
If this is the tadpole, imagine what it grows into.
Huh? These are the tadpoles of Goliath frogs, and they grow up to 32 centimeters in length and 3.3 kilograms of weight.
These are the top 5 least attractive games a guy could play.
According to her, it's Call of Duty, Destiny 2, Rainbow Six Siege, League of Legends, and Genshin Impact. But guys, play what you like, except for League. Speedrun shirts.
Have you ever wondered why horses are made to wear shoes?
To protect their hooves from rough surfaces like pavement and bricks, which can wear them down.
If you have a waterbed, do not make this mistake.
I know it's shocking, but don't cut open your waterbed with a knife.
How to survive North Korea.
Number 1, don't go to North Korea. Otherwise, obey their laws and don't try to leave.
Can you run for president from jail?
Yeah.
Could it possibly be true that Spider-Man has a demon? You're probably thinking, Caden, you've lost your mind.
Yes, he indeed has. That's just a fake clickbait to his long-form video.
Here's some signs that you're actually more attractive than you think you are.
You rarely get compliments, people do double takes at you, and they disagree with you when you talk about your insecurities. But you're still attractive, just be confident with your looks.
Will you slap me for $100 million?
Speedrun shirts.
I can't believe they actually used this as a weapon.
South Korea used giant speakers to play anti-North Korean propaganda on the border mixed with some cute moans and K-pop songs, basically using cringe as a weapon.
What is the most disliked video on YouTube?
It is a 2018 YouTube Rewind with 20 million dislikes.
Remember Nikocado Avocado? This is him now.
Bro, that's Nikokata guacamole. But nah, the second guy is one of the Trent twins, and Nikokata looks like this right now.
Is edible gold harmful?
No, that's why it's edible.
This man identified as a female at a powerlifting competition. What happened next was just insane.
A.V. Silverberg's female powerlifting students kept losing to a trans woman in competitions. This made him mad, so he set his gender to whatever lets me win, started competing in a female category, and broke some records to defend his students.
If you had to flirt with a woman right now, what would you say?
Speedrun shorts.
This man knows more languages than anyone in the world.
His name is Paolo Genelis, and he got the world record for being fluent in 42 languages.
Nope, this is not fake, and very soon Earth will be split in half.
Yup, this is fake, but southern Iceland has been suffering from volcanic eruptions lately, and lava destroyed a couple of houses. But all citizens have been evacuated, and hopefully the volcano will soon come down.
At what height does a Nokia break?
They managed to do the impossible and broke it from 300 meters.
Which zodiac sign is the craziest?
Apparently, it's Gemini.
Can the royal guards have a toilet break?
Normally, they go to the toilet before duty, but if they need it real bad during a shift, then they're instructed to just do it where they stand.
Men just stay in the kitchen because it's cool king, not cool queen.
Speedrun shorts.
Spacesuits are typically white, but sometimes they're orange.
White suits are worn in space, as this color protects from the sun's heat, and the orange ones are for takeoff and landing, so that astronauts can be easily spotted in the ocean in case they end up there.
What would happen with an egg if we leave it in a cold for 24 hours?
Literally nothing would happen.
This is exactly where you think it is.
Money! If you thought it was a geyser, you're correct. It is also called a blowhole. It's connected to the underground caves and it spews seawater when the waves come in, but still, smash.
Is this the first meme of 2024? Chickawaga.
No.
Do cats miss you when you're not at home?
Depends on the cat, but apparently yes.
These are 5 more attractive games a guy could play.
Allegedly, you should play Dark Souls, RDR2, Halo, Rocket League, and Elden Ring to get the maidens.
Did you know that you are more likely to enjoy a TV show if it's based on something that you don't have?
Speedrun shorts.
Why is there a hole in the cow's stomach? Is it to feed the cow to get more milk and meat?
No, it's called a cannula. It's used for researching a cow's stomach to analyze their digestion and improve their feed. And it doesn't harm or impact cows in any way.
Did you know that Mr. Breast might be pansexual?
Mr. Bust has never spoken about his sexuality, so I'm not gonna assume.
Coca-Cola nearly went bankrupt, and it was all because of a single rat.
I personally prefer Beppis, but in 2006 a Coca-Cola employee tried to rat out and sell the company's secret formula to Pepsi, but he was framed and arrested by the FBI.
This VR headset literally kills you if you die in a video game.
One of the Oculus founders works in a headset prototype that literally explodes if you die in the game, which allegedly makes the gaming experience more fun, but nobody has used it and it will not be an actual product.
If you play League of Legends, here are 2 tips that you have to try.
Uninstall and seek help. Speedrun shorts.
If you were to bend the barrel of a gun 180 degrees, could you shoot yourself?
Yes, you would. The bullet will either go through the barrel or explode under pressure.
One chip challenge. Will it cream?
Yeah, he made creamy, spicy, and thick ice cream out of the chip.
This girl slept with her snake every single night, but one day when it loses weight, she makes a shocking discovery.
The woman's pet snake stopped eating so it could save room to eat her instead.
Did you know why honey never spoils?
Honey has such a low water content and high acidity that germs and bacteria cannot survive, so it can last for thousands of years.
I'm the first YouTuber to get my very own prime flavor.
No, more like a crime flavor, as this guy used Logan Paul's AI voice to clickbait people to subscribe.
What's your best pickup line?
Alright, speedrunning Riz. Are you YouTube shorts? Cause you make me go insane. Speedrun shorts.
Do hand sanitizers really kill 99.9% of germs?
Nah, it's just a marketing ploy. It usually kills 99% of only some common types of bacteria and germs, sometimes as few as 3 or 4 pathogens.
Never knew how little noodles were in the cup.
Is this actually true?
It's true, they need some room to expand after the hot water is added.
This is why you should never drink more to cure a hangover.
Because it will just delay it and make it worse. So you better have some water or electrolyte drinks.
Golden Retriever gives birth to rare puppy, only 3 known to have existed.
That is fake. The puppy's fur is just stained with a bile pigment that is found in the mother's placenta. It is not really that rare, and the fur turns to a normal color in a couple of weeks.
Denmark is more important than you think.
No, I don't think so.
If we were to have a zombie apocalypse, what is your plan for the next 24 hours?
Speedrun shorts.
This woman received the longest prison sentence of all time.
Her name is Chamoiti Piasso, and she was sentenced to 141,078 years in prison for running pyramid schemes in Thailand.
You've probably always wondered, how do Formula 1 drivers drink?
Not really, but they have a straw connected to the helmet. Also, they pee in their suits.
This is why you should never go to McDonald's at 3 a.m.
It will be closed.
This dog would not stop barking at her pregnant owner's belly until she realized the heartbreaking truth part.
It turned out the woman had a double kidney infection, which the dog apparently tried to warn about, and it saved the woman's and her child's lives.
Do not dip your hair in the water.
It is a blue lagoon pool in Iceland and has high levels of silica which can dry your hair and make it difficult to manage. But it's not gonna make you go bald or anything, just apply a hair conditioner and it'll be fine.
I just saw Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate. Here's my review.
It sucks, unfortunately.
How much did this guy actually make panning for gold?
Around $5 to $10 after 2 hours.
It's the most beautiful thing you've been told.
Speedrun shirts.
Did you know the flag placed on the moon is not a normal flag?
The flag has been specifically designed with a horizontal pole to keep it fully extended in a vacuum of space. And as the astronauts position the flag on a lunar surface, its material waved because of inertia.
This man pushed his wife off a 1,000-foot cliff, but the reason why will shock.
He did that to claim her life insurance money, but there was one witness and he got imprisoned for 20 years.
This is what to say when the cops say, "You're under arrest."
Double it and give it to the next person. No, but seriously, get a lawyer and tell him nothing.
Why do some airplanes yell retard to the pilots while landing?
It's not because the planes are league gamers. This word comes from the French retard, which means delay or hold back. So it means that pilots need to pull back the engine power and slow down.
If you see this street food, do not eat it. But if you do, what will happen next?
Bro, that looked like diarrhea. And that's exactly what's gonna happen if you do eat it, along with stomachache, because some street food places have poor hygiene, so be careful.
If this is you, you better lower your motherfucking tone when you talking to me.
Speedrun shirts.
I heard that if you crack an egg at the bottom of the ocean, something crazy happens.
This happened, and as a fish stole the egg.
Here's what would happen if you lit a match on Jupiter.
It will not light, since there is little to no oxygen in Jupiter, so nothing would happen.
Why is this guy's hand turning white?
I know what you're about to say, but no, it's because of acetone, which dries up your skin and gives it this ashy color look.
This female bodybuilder used so much steroids that she grew a 1-inch carrot.
Candace Armstrong was advised by her friends to take steroids to grow muscles, which gave her side effects like facial and belly hair, acne, deeper voice, no periods, and well, a 1-inch thing. So be careful if you decide to do it.
Which flavor is the worst?
You know the flavor I hate most? Flavor of a green screen kid on my screen.
This is a flashbang. It has a 2-second delay.
But as long as you hold the safety lever, it won't explode, so it should be safe. Speedrun shirts.
What is the world's most viewed image?
It is the Windows XP default wallpaper.
Have you ever wondered what will happen if you use 100 charger for one phone? Will the battery become pregnant?
No, the phone charges just slightly faster than usual.
Have you ever wondered what happens when the dog goes to the groomer?
They get groomed.
Here's how to survive if you're buried alive.
First of all, stay calm to not waste air, and then wrap your shirt around your face and start kicking and punching the coffin door if it's made out of wood. Once it's broken, you can dig yourself out. But if the door is made out of metal, just give up.
I've always wondered, what's the cheapest thing in an Apple store?
It is the Apple Headphones Lightning adapter for $9.
Will you date me? Breathe if yes. Recite the Bible in Japanese if no.
Speedrun shirts.
Have you ever wondered why there is tiny table inside the pizza?
It is called the pizza saver and prevents the cheese from sticking to the top of the box.
Humans are one of a very select group of animals that actually cleans their butts after they poop. And here's why.
We are too dummy thick. It's true, human butt cheeks are the most voluminous in the animal kingdom, and we have a unique digestive system that creates more waste. So animals don't really have anything to clean.
3 insane things you can actually bring through TSA.
Frozen liquids, full-size microwaves, and live lobsters. So realistically, you can cook it on board.
I just became the world's slowest channel to reach 1 million subscribers. But exactly how long did I take?
17 years, 6 months, and 2 days, as this channel was created way back in 2006.
Are you worthless?
No, you're worthy and loved. And your body parts are hypothetically worth over $1 million in total in the black market.
What would you do if you saw me at the red light and I said to you, "What's up, baby girl?"
Speedrun shirts.
Celery is a negative calorie snack if you try really hard.
One celery stick contains only around 8 calories, so you can theoretically spend it all by digesting and chewing. But to achieve that, you need to chew it for 30 minutes straight.
Have you ever wondered why sometimes dolphins swim in front of ships?
When a ship moves through the water, it creates bow waves in front of it, which the dolphins can ride. And they help the dolphins travel faster with less effort, so they pretty much get a free and fun ride.
I'm gonna be a millionaire before I'm 20, and this is how. I work for my dad's company.
And that's exactly how.
If you see a container floating like this in the sea, then understand that you have won the lottery. They saw that it was filled with iPhones.
That's BS. The container wasn't filled with iPhones, but with tobacco products as seen in the footage. And keeping this stuff is illegal since it's still someone's property.
This is the most expensive movie ever made.
It's Star Wars The Force Awakens, which cost $447 million.
Get ready with me to sign up for the military.
Bro, my IQ just dropped. Americans in good hands. Speedrun shirts.
Have you ever wondered why the water in the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans seems to stay separate and doesn't mix together?
It's fake. Even though the oceans have different salt levels and density in certain places, they do mix together. And this footage in reality shows a river flow into the sea.
This is how handball players clean their incredibly dirty balls after their matches.
They usually use leftover resin bowls to scrape off the built-up dirt and resin.
This is $10,000 sushi, and this is $10 sushi. Let's see which sushi this cat prefers.
What a cute cat. that? She preferred the $10,000 one.
These are the most common guy names in the world, so let's see if any of you guys made the list.
Top 5 are Ali, Ahmed, Wei, Jose, and Mohammed.
This cheese is alive and banned in the US.
The mimolette cheese is made with the use of microscopic bugs called cheese mites that give the cheese its distinctive flavor, which FDA thought was unfit for human consumption, but the ban was lifted in 2014.
Which zodiac sign is most likely to be rich?
Statistically, it's Libra.
Would you eat this for $1 billion?
Speedrun shirts.
If you ever see this on the ground, do not pick it up.
This Oreo-looking thing is a part of the Chinese hourglass spider, and instead of touching it, I personally would get a flamethrower, but they're not really dangerous to humans.
Can microwave cause cancer?
No, microwaves use a safe type of radiation which cannot damage your DNA structure.
Is it possible to order one McNugget from Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
So Mr. Beast asked me this question.
How many times a day does the average person blink?
But it made me wonder, what would happen if you stopped blinking?
We blink over 20,000 times a day on average. But if you stopped, your eyes would dry out, become crusty, flake, and become infected. Then after a couple of days, you'd go blind.
Can you guess the 5 most toxic gaming communities?
Top 5 is Rocket League, Valorant, Rust, Call of Duty, and who would have thought League of Legends.
Okay, where does my CSGO?
The greatest math equation. 1, 2. Why is he writing on 2 different pieces of paper?
Because if you unfold it, it says, I love you, which is true.
Speedrun shirts. What is YouTube's first comment?
It is a comment by Mako Kase that just says LOL on a video called Good Times.
How to survive falling from a plane with no parachute.
Chances are low, but you can assume the arch position to maximize wind resistance and slow down, while aiming to land on a haystack, snow, or big bushes with feet first, so good luck.
Guess the top 5 most downloaded iPhone games of all time.
The top 5 is Honor of Kings, Clash of Clans, Fruit Ninja, Subway Surfers, and Candy Crush.
If you expose your testicles to the sun for 10 minutes a day during 2 weeks, here's what happens.
You get sunburned balls and traumatized neighbors. He claims it gives you testosterone, but it's a myth.
I was just told that Coca-Cola from Mexico tastes better than the US version.
It's true, Mexican Coke comes with a funny white powder called sugar, which tastes much better than corn syrup in the US.
What's the most illegal thing you can do with $1 US?
Well, you could go to the nearest ATM, exchange it for 100 pennies, put them into a sock, and beat the shit out of someone. Let me know your ideas in the comments. Speedrun shirts.
If you see the sky go purple, you need to run fast.
Purple skies can happen in very humid weather, and they often mean a huge storm or even a hurricane is right about to happen, so check emergency alerts and seek shelter if necessary.
If you see Donald Trump, you need to run fast.
In Peru, there exists a venomous caterpillar that looks like Donald Trump's hair, but don't touch it, otherwise it will ask you for a small loan of $1 million and also poison you.
Do not look at this man. This is no joke. Do not look at
Dude, you're literally pointing at him. But his name is a dream man, and allegedly 60% of the people in the world saw this guy in their dreams. Although it's not real and just a creepypasta, is he the man of your dreams?
If you see this animal, you need to run seriously fast.
That's a facehugger prop from the Alien movie, so it's not real. Unless you live in Australia.
If you see this, you need to run fast. I'm not kidding. This could save your life one day, so...
That's why you start yapping about a sponsor. But if you see the shoreline receding, yes, you actually need to run away fast and seek high ground, as it's a warning signal of a tsunami.
If you see the Queen, you need to run fast.
I can't do this anymore. If you see these shorts, you gotta scroll fast. Speedrun shirts.
Starbucks offered us $5 million for our design. We declined because we know what it's worth.
What it's really worth is $2 on Alibaba, and Starbucks had them for 20 years.
What would happen if your dumbass or a bird got sucked into an airplane engine?
Your ass and other body parts will get instantly blended, so never stay close to the running engines.
These primitive survival videos are fake.
In their footage, you can spot excavator tracks and construction workers helping them dig. Honestly, they still build some cool stuff.
Disney made Inside Out 2 less gay.
Allegedly, they pushed edits to make Riley seem not too gay to avoid losing their audience in countries like China and Russia.
This is why you should almost never pop a blister.
It can cause an infection and make the wound heal slower, so it's better to leave them intact.
This fella's being called the chillest dude in America.
Speedrun shirts.
Is it safe to wake up a sleepwalker?
It can cause them to be disoriented or confused, but it's totally safe.
Does someone else have your face?
Yes, around 7 people in the world currently have your face.
Why did Apple change the peach emoji?
After the global emoji update in 2010, lots of users complained that the new peach emoji looked a bit flat, forcing Apple to change it once again to the thick yacht we know today.
Here are the names of girls most likely to betray you.
According to a survey, the top 5 is Amber, Sarah, Emily, Ashley, and Jessica.
Nope, this is not a metal ball, but a deadly weapon spreading in the US.
It is the core of an early atomic bomb from the Manhattan Project, made out of plutonium, so yep, it is a metal ball.
Have you ever wondered why some OSU players use a drawing tablet instead of a mouse?
Drawing tablets are more precise.
This is by far the most Swedish thing I have ever seen.
Speedrun shirts.
Have you ever wondered why Woody in Toy Story has a holster but no gun?
It is a statement that Woody believes in non-violent conflict resolution.
Man surprises girlfriend with marriage proposal tattoo. What happens next will shock you.
She said yes.
How many dimensions are there?
There are 4 dimensions that we can experience: length, width, depth, and time. But string theory claims the universe operates in 10 complex dimensions.
Apple just quietly released a product that no one's heard about.
It is a smart doorknob, and it's not even from Apple.
Can any scientist explain what's happening here?
How did they get it to
not spill. It's open.
He just couldn't afford to program liquid physics. But it's because of surface tension and negative pressure the bottle is under.
How does the pirate's sword go through the wooden stick?
It goes the other way really fast. Speed when it hurts.
Why does Mark Zuckerberg wear the same outfit every day?
That's how they programmed him, but he claims it allows him to focus his mental energy on more important decisions at work.
Why is this truck dropping hundreds of weird black balls on the water reservoir?
These are shade balls, and they block the sunlight from evaporating water and forming toxic chemicals in it.
This woman hasn't washed her hair in over 20 years, and you will not believe what they found inside of it.
Unbelievable, but they found lice in her hair.
Don't get this tattoo if you don't know its meaning. Watch the entire video.
That's how far you can get your arm down a Pringles can. But in reality, it has lots of different personal meanings, like years of sobriety or loss of a loved one, so do what you want.
Do you want to know the best sleeping posture? Here's a hint.
All positions are considered okay, except for sleeping in your stomach, which can lead to back and neck pain.
Who even plays Bedrock Edition?
I do. But the main reason is it can be played on almost anything and it's cross-platform.
I wrote down some reasons to be alive. Alright, first off,
speed on your shorts.
Did you know there's actually a secret to why Mickey Mouse wears gloves?
Gloves make it easier for the viewer to see the character's hands and gestures, and they were easier to animate back then.
These are the top 5 most expensive things Bill Gattaz owns, and the #1 thing is literally insane.
Bill Gattaz owns a $25 million private island in Belize, $31 million writings of Leonardo da Vinci, a $70 million jet, and a mansion in Washington that costs $130 million.
What happens if you go to Subway and ask for nothing on your sandwich?
You get nothing on your sandwich.
I'm sorry, NASA have just found what?
It's okay, no need to apologize. Allegedly, NASA found signs of life on a potentially habitable planet called Proxima b, which is only 4.2 light years away from us, with recent telescope footage showing alien city lights. But it's been disproven.
3 hacks to help you have the best poop of your life.
First, drink some hot beverage in the morning, eat some fiber, squat or get your hips up with a footstool, and enjoy the process.
If you scroll past this little kid, then what are you doing?
Speed on your shorts.
Why does this fish not even care when it's bit?
Sunfish have a very small brain, so they don't understand pain and just let it happen.
Why are these stupid girls putting lemon in their hair? Like, isn't this harmful?
Some people do this to naturally bleach their hair, but the acid causes dryness and breakage, so yeah, it's kind of stupid.
This bird is proof that even if you're born ugly, you can still become beautiful.
These Demogorgon things are the Gouldian finch, which are very beautiful grown up.
Did people in the past have stinky pits?
Of course.
This shrimp has a gun!
I love ports. It is the pistol shrimp. It of course originates from the US. They have a claw that shoots loud water jets to kill their prey.
Someone just threw a flashbang in your bedroom. What do?
Cover your ears and bury your head into a pillow. Or double it and give it to the next person. Speed on shorts.
Have you ever wondered why people cut the wine bottle's neck instead of just opening it?
It avoids the old cork breaking apart, which could contaminate the wine.
Why do tasers shoot confetti when fired?
Each confetti has a serial number to track which taser has been fired.
Why is the N in Nutella black?
It was changed due to a copyright issue, and it also makes the logo more recognizable. Just don't ask that on Instagram.
What car does Mr. Beast drive?
Tesla Model X.
Do you know what happens in just 1 second?
4 people are born, 2 people die. Elon Musk makes $30,000. 40,000 stars explode, the Earth moves 30 kilometers in space, and 400 slices of pizza are eaten. Speed on shorts.
Reversal. It is not reversed. I will prove it once again, see?
It's real. These balls use a special material called Versium and batteries to defy gravity.
Why do Olympic athletes bite their medals?
They're hungry.
How fast would an unbreakable merry-go-round need to spin to liquefy your brain?
Oh, finally a normal Zach video. You would need about 50,000 G's of force, so try attaching a jet engine next time.
Would you become Makima's slave for 1 year for $1 million?
You, of course not.
Can I survive on Taco Bell?
Unfortunately, he didn't survive.
This stuff is pretty toxic and cancer-causing, so I'm gonna use a silicone hand here.
YouTube shorts are extremely harmful and brain-frying, so I'm gonna do some speed on shorts.
Do you know why Turkish coffee seems to magically appear out of nowhere?
The sand is extremely hot, which boils the coffee, making it frothy.
Was iShowSpeed's pyramid stream pre-recorded?
Nope.
This lady has 69 kids. So how many babies can she have before she legally has to stop?
You can have as many kids as you want. Unless you're in China, there is a limit of only 1 kid there.
Have you ever wondered why we use the @ symbol in our emails?
The guy who invented email needed to put some symbol between the name and domain, and the @ symbol was just the least used at the time.
Have you ever wondered why the ice we make at home is white while restaurant ice is crystal clear?
Because commercial ice is frozen, slowly pushing all impurities out. Speed on shorts.
Why do paintball players drop their balls everywhere?
Prioritize fast reload to avoid wasting time and getting shot at.
If someone shot you, but you had massive muscles, could the bullet be stopped?
Yes, but you would need about 25 centimeters of pure muscle, and your body would be too massive to move.
This right here may look like a cigarette, but it's not.
It still is a cigarette, just without nicotine, so it can be used by actors during filming. The smoke is still harmful though.
Can you ever reach the end of Subway Surfers?
The map is a giant circle, so the game is infinite.
What happens if I Google Ninja?
Most people Google Ninja's face, his rants, and his Ninja gay and black. I hope my audience searches for something as wholesome. Speedrunner.
Did you know why many big players paint their boots black?
They hide logos to avoid promoting brands they're not sponsored by.
Have you ever wondered why Yakult bottles are so small?
They're designed to be drunk in one go.
Why would a landmine never give you the warning sound you expect?
Landmines are silent and explode instantly, but movies add sounds for dramatic effect.
How does a blind person know when to stop wiping?
Taste test.
Spend just 1 hour in this room and you'll walk away with 5 of million cash. Sounds easy, right?
This room is very quiet, which can cause hallucinations, but the 5 million part is fake. Speedrunner.
Olympic champions bite their gold medals, but why?
It was used to check if the gold was soft and real, but now it's just a tradition for photos.
If you walk out of your house and see these type of clouds in the sky, then hide somewhere immediately. But why?
These are mammotus clouds, and they indicate that there might be a thunderstorm nearby, but they're not that dangerous.
Why are soccer balls black and white?
You mean football balls? It improved visibility of the ball on black and white TVs.
If I waffle a Stroop waffle, will it waffle?
Yes, and it's a solid waffle. But what if you waffle the waffle Stroop waffle?
This is one of the worst torture methods in human history.
You shackle somebody, cover their feet in salt, and have a goat endlessly lick them. Tickling alone can result in a heart attack or a brain bleed. But it's still not as bad as Speedrunner.
Even if a penguin waddles right up to you in Antarctica, you should never touch it. You might think penguins are dangerous.
Yeah, no one thinks that. You remove the oil layer that keeps them warm and waterproof.
Have you ever wondered why turtles hate the color black? Like, are they racist?
They instinctively mistake dark colors for predator survivals. US police taking notes.
This invention proves Japan is living in 2050.
It is a special tile that converts steps into electricity, which is used for street lights and LED signs.
Did the Illuminati clone Jim Carrey?
No.
Does fanning yourself with your hand alone actually cool you down? Or does all this extra exercise just warm you up?
It depends. If it's over 28 degrees Celsius with humid air, fanning actually makes you hotter. But if it's colder and drier, it makes you chill and cool, which you already are. Speedrunner.
Ever wonder why pro gamers play with their faces practically touching the monitor?
It allows them to catch tiny pixel details and react faster.
What YouTube channel has the most video?
It is named Look with 4.8 million uploads.
Why you should never pee in the Amazon River.
The pee can attract the Candira fish, which can then swim upstream and jump straight into your urethra. But it's a myth.
The only reason cherries don't kill you is because you're too lazy to eat them.
Cherry pits contain cyanide. Probably eating 30 of them could potentially kill you, which is pretty insane.
Have you ever wondered why the blobfish is called the ugliest animal in the world?
They actually look okay underwater. Getting rapidly pulled up by fishermen causes them extreme tissue damage. But they're not ugly, they're just in the wrong place. Speedrunner.
What happens if you try to pull a Rolls-Royce hood ornament off?
It instantly retracts into the car.
If your eye popped out of its socket, could you use it to look around a corner?
Yes, but your brain would soon get confused and blur that eye's vision, so don't do that.
Does McDonald's have bacteria?
Bruh, do humans breathe? Of course.
Have you ever wondered why coins come with ridges?
To stop criminals from clipping the edges, which were then used to make new coins.
Is Five Nights at Freddy's based off a real-life story?
No, but it's loosely inspired by a Chuck E. Cheese employee who took the lives of 4 co-workers in the 90s. Speedrunner.
Why musicians poke holes in their brand new drums before ever using them?
It gives a punchier sound and a better microphone access.
Will a Tesla stop for a human?
Unfortunately, yes it will, but still don't try it at home.
Why did American medics hide their symbols during World War II?
The Japanese snipers were specifically targeting medical personnel, so it was actually safer for them to hide the symbolics.
Which country in the world watches the black and orange YouTube the most?
Top 3 is the US, Mexico, and the Philippines.
If this happens, get naked immediately.
These are small sea ticks, and they can still bite you and transmit diseases. So instead of getting naked, use a lint roller and burn it all down. Speedrunner.
If you poured a giant Jell-O packet into the ocean, you might think it would start to turn into Jell-O.
Only you think that's that. No, you would need over 8 trillion Jell-O packets to fill the ocean.
If you see turkeys circling around a grave, then get out of there immediately. But why?
They're not summoning a demon. They're just dumb and chasing each other to their dominance.
You're stabbed in the eye with a pencil. What should you do?
Don't take it out. Instead, stabilize it with a paper cup or something and don't move your eyes and rush to the hospital ASAP.
Why don't goalkeepers wear super sticky gloves?
They do, for better ball grip.
What is the oldest recorded voice in history?
It's a recording from 1860 by the Orleans Comte de Martinville. Have a listen. Speedrunner.
What happens if you mix the blackest black with the whitest white?
You would think you'd get the grayest gray, but the blackest black is so black, the mix will just end up black.
What happens if you don't get off at the last stop of a paternoster?
The elevator loops around and you'll start going down.
What happens when you try to drink from the world's longest straw? So let me suck it up.
Nothing. The atmospheric pressure cannot push the liquid at this height, regardless of how hard they suck.
Are you safe from a nuclear weapon attack?
No, sorry, you're not.
What exactly was the prompt they used to generate Tung 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 Sahur?
He claims it was generate a picture of Batman, but due to DC licensing, the AI took it too literally. But it's a myth. In reality, it was this prompt. Speedrun shorts.
Have you ever wondered why most fast food chains don't sell hot dogs?
They need separate special equipment and are not as profitable as burgers.
Could bamboo really grow straight through a human body?
Yes, and the Mythbusters proved it. And it was actually a torture method back in Japan.
Can your parents go to jail for your crime?
No, only if they were directly involved in it or try to hide it.
Why are people throwing dirt from the plane?
It's not dirt, it's tiny black balls with a tree seed inside, which are used to restore forests.
What's the rarest death message in Minecraft?
This small YouTuber falsely claimed it didn't want to live in the same world as Blaze, but in reality it's this long error message found by Shutter. Speedrun shorts.
What happens if you try to cut one grinder with another?
They'll grind each other down until the pressure becomes too great.
If you see a bee leaving a trail behind, don't try to taste it thinking it's honey.
It's their poop.
How many jumps does it take to get up the stairs?
Thanks for the guy's cheeks in my face. Takes 45 jumps for the random stairs in Tupper's house.
This man had $92 quadrillion and you'll never guess what he did with it.
Nothing was a glitch in his system, but technically he was the richest person for 2 minutes.
What happens if you slice off a pin on a stick of RAM?
Why would you do that? Depends on the pin, but most likely you'll get a blue screen.
If you never existed, how different would the world be?
Your loved ones would miss all the joy you shared as no one can ever replace you. Speedrun shorts.
Why is the 600-ton steel ball hanging from the ceiling in Taipei 101?
It stabilizes the building during earthquakes and strong winds.
When the internet accused this guy of faking his trick shots with AI, he gave a response that completely silenced everyone.
Bruh, it's CGI.
Can you cook an egg? On your PlayStation 5.
PS5 warms up to 50 degrees Celsius, which is not enough for an egg, so use an iPhone next time.
What if you breathe through your ass?
You will die.
What happens when you bleach the world's blackest fabric?
It starts looking like toasted bread.
You want to know it's 6 times worse than alcohol?
Oh, what?
Speedrun shorts.
This is not what you think.
It is exactly what you think, a piece of steel, but it's used as a soap to remove strong smells like garlic or fish.
What would happen if you held onto a tree for 14 years without letting go?
The tree would grow around your hand.
This is why the World Cup trophy is actually worthless.
It's not worthless. It costs over $700,000 with 5 kilos of pure gold. The champions get a bronze replica.
What happens if you open a Coca-Cola under a pool and add some Mentos?
It's crazy, but it still triggers the reaction.
Am I gay?
Yes.
How was Michael Jackson able to perform his iconic anti-gravity lean?
He had special shoes that hook to the stage, but it still requires a lot of core strength to pull off the Speedrun shorts.
What would actually happen if you lost your tongue?
You wouldn't be able to swallow or even taste food. And speaking would be physically impossible.
If you see this thing in the middle of the road, run as fast as you can.
Bruh, it's just a balloon.
This is why you should never take a picture of the Mona Lisa.
You absolutely can take a picture of Mona Lisa, but without the flash, as its UV can damage the painting.
Have you ever wondered where the water inside a coconut comes from?
The coconut tree sucks the water from the ground to form a creamy endosperm, and the water inside is actually leftovers.
How obese does a pigeon have to be to consume the largest black hole in the universe?
Oh, finally a good short. The pigeon would have to be 1/10 the size of our galaxy.
Who is the greatest human being in the world? Jude Bellingham.
Who is that? No, it's you. Speedrun shorts.
Why are cowboys' jeans so stiff?
They starch them to resist dirt and tears and maintain shape.
If you point a laser at a plane, you might think you're just hitting it with a tiny, harmless dot of light.
Never do that. You can distract and temporarily blind the pilot, and it is a federal crime.
Most people don't know this, but oranges were never supposed to be orange.
Original Asian oranges were actually green. But the European winter cold changed their colors to orange, which is still pretty insane.
What really happens when you pour lava into water?
Depends on the lava, but yes, it turns into obsidian.
So this man took 2 cannonballs to the stomach every single day. But why?
Frank Richards couldn't feel pain all his life, and the cannonball stunt was the first time he was actually hurt. So he, of course, started doing it twice a day. Speedrun shorts.
Nutella once let people put their names on their jars as a fun event, but they didn't expect how hard that would backfire.
People just started putting silly names like diabetes and bomb gravy.
You have been fooled by Ferrero Rocher. When people found this out about the chocolate company, they went absolutely nuts.
It's not a scam, but Ferrero Rocher uses cheap ingredients similar to other chocolates while charging a luxury price.
What would happen if the biggest nuclear bomb ever created hit the Earth at the speed of light?
Well, my homies, we would die.
How many YouTube play buttons does Mr. Beast have?
51 in total, including this new one for 500 million.
Have you ever wondered how a coin can pass through plastic without tearing it?
No. But it's an optical illusion. Speedrun shorts.
Have you ever noticed the giant clock at Amsterdam airport that seems to have a man trapped inside it?
It's not actually there serving time. They're just recording a man drawing for 12 hours.
Why aren't football teams trying this technique to score easier goals?
It's against the rules of obstruction and offside, and it wouldn't work against Haaland.
Why are classic Lego minifigures always yellow?
Lego tried to avoid representing any specific race.
Have you ever wondered why some people stopped touching receipts?
Some men believe thermal paper lowers testosterone and makes you gay, but it's dumb and there's no strong evidence.
Here are the worst colors you can possibly pick in Among Us.
Statistically, it's red and purple, but I hate banana. Speedrun shorts.
If you shot a bullet at a fly, would it be fast enough to move out of the way?
No.
Are airsoft BBs secretly poisoning the Earth?
No.
Can I legally steal from Best Buy?
No.
Did this guy just
just build a machine that generates infinite energy in his own garage?
No.
Would you steal $1 million from a 6-year-old?
Yes.
Is Ronnie breedable?
No.
I am the prettiest girl on this app.
No. But you are. Speedrun shorts.
This is why you should never climb a tree if a tiger is chasing.
The tiger will just climb and eat you.
If you shoved a baby's head into a box like this, would it grow into the shape of the cube over time?
Yes, Zach, you can make a real F-Steve.
Why do so many houses in Norway have grass growing on their roofs?
Norwegians are just weird. But it also helps with insulation and protects from bad weather.
Never throw a sandal in Japan until you watch this video.
It's a Japanese superstition to predict weather. If they land upright, it means sun, upside down rain, and sideways means snow. You can't throw sandals now. The AI systems use water cooling, and most of the water turns into vapor. And this song was made by AI. Speedrun shorts.
Why do flight attendants sit backwards?
It's safer during an emergency crash, and they have a better view of passengers.
Lawyer's reaction.
Can he go to jail for this?
Normally it's illegal, but he was actually justified. It was 30 degrees hot and they were not letting him out.
If your date abandons you with the bill, can you sue them?
No, unless you agreed to split the bill beforehand and you have proof.
How many people actually play Roblox?
He claims it's 2 billion, which is total BS. It's around 380 million users per month.
This guy could only last for 2 seconds before he had to stop.
Still lasted longer than me. But it's the tilt in Chicago that leans to 30 degrees on the edge of a 300-meter height.